Whoops, 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 whoops. Hi. Hey, Bam. Hi, guys. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Today is Friday, the 24th of May, 2024. It's a Friday. Whoops, 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 whoops. From Bambi and I, Bambi Kelley, Eudora Kelley, to you today. Today it's a bit cloudy in Abuja, Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, where we're coming to you from, our beautiful city of Abuja. Bambi did just one lap today, and she quit. I did 3 laps. Proud of myself. A bit under the weather, but that I was able to do that much is kudos. It's kudos to me, I think. Okay, my musings. We've come to the end of the week, our goal-getting week. How well did you do with your goals? Ask me how well did I do with mine. I did pretty okay, I'll say. I was able to get some stuff done within the week that I had set for myself on Monday. I was able to tick some of the boxes. I'm happy about that. And yesterday I did a spring cleaning yesterday, so that's a goal. That's a goal that I achieved. I did quite a bit of spring cleaning at home, cleaned up everywhere. I took out all my clutter and my paperwork. If like my kids will tell you, all you have to do is keep me just 30 minutes in an area, and then you see a pile up of paper everywhere will be littered and covered with paper, because I'm constantly jotting and writing my little bits here and there. So it just takes 24 hours to get me to fill up everywhere with scraps of paper and to-do lists and all of that. I think I'm the queen of to-do lists. Okay, all right. My musings for today being the 24th of May 2024. The month is winding down real quickly, but I mentioned to you about the ministerial briefings that are ongoing right now. It's coming up to the 1-year anniversary of the president of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His 1-year anniversary comes up in a few days' time, and he got the ministers from the different ministries to come out and tell the Nigerian people a scorecard, what they've been doing. And I was watching a bit of it here and there yesterday, and something struck my mind. Some of the ministers came on and the hands of some of the critical agencies. So I think that President Tinubu, if you're watching me, or any of your aides are watching me, and they can pass it on to you, I think the time should have been stretched. It should have been like a 2-week period, not just a few days. It should have taken a 2-week solid period for each of the ministers to come in and then bring also heads of critical agencies in their ministries. Like you have, I'm just thinking the Minister of Petroleum Resources, Oil, coming in yesterday, and he's talking about Heineken Lopobre, Senator Heineken Lopobre. And for me, there are a lot of questions that Nigerians would have wanted to know about subsidy and, the scarcity of fuel, gasoline at the stations. Every now and again, the interruptions that have happened where, you go long queues and all of that. And he more or less said, okay, that's not my remit. It's NNPC. And the boss of NNPC wasn't there yesterday to answer the questions, the critical questions that Nigerians would have wanted to ask, and for him to state in 1 year what's going on. We have refineries that we just have pushback dates. Refineries that we've been told in the past, even before this administration, dates have been given where the refineries were supposed to kick off, especially the Port Harcourt refinery was supposed to kick off to start production. It has been undergoing maintenance, turnaround maintenance for about the past 48 months or more, and there's been promises, and they just keep shifting the goalpost. It'll be ready now, different dates. And when the date turns around, okay, it's not ready anymore. It's not happening. A new date is now set. So there are some critical agencies that need to come and tell the Nigerian people what they've been doing in 1 year. Not just the ministers. The ministers should come along with some of those agency heads that need to answer some of the critical questions. Like the Minister of Petroleum Resources should have appeared yesterday with the GMD of NNPC. Mele Kyari should have been there, in front of Nigerians, telling them what's going on. And also, critical agencies like the customs, I would expect that they should come with the Minister of Finance, Wale Edun. They should be there to answer questions. I would expect that when the Minister of Justice comes on board, he should bring along the head of the EFCC and the ICPC. They should be there to also answer questions on what has been going on in their agency in the past year. You have, some really critical ministries that need to come with the agencies that are with them. You understand? Minister of Transportation should come with the MD of NPA and, I'm just thinking, the Minister of Interior, Tunji Ojo, he should come with the head of the correctional facilities. We've had breakouts, prison breakout, and all of that, So somebody should come and answer some questions to the Nigerian people. And also the ICT minister, very critical. That is one minister that is very critical minister. Because why do I say so? I say so because you find out most all the ministries, you go to their websites and hello, the lights are on, but nobody's home. Nothing is happening. So I would want to ask President Tinubu to call all his ministers. During one of their FEC meetings, the Minister of Innovation and ICT, Bosun, should be able to sit with his colleagues and for them to revamp all the websites of all the ministries in the country, so that there should be portals within these websites where Nigerians can communicate with the ministers, where they can ask questions, where they can find out, make inquiries, where there can be feedback mechanism between the minister and his ministry and the Nigerian populace, where there can be Sevicom. There's something supposed to be Sevicom, which is supposed to find out how well your interaction, the populace, the citizens' interaction are with the ministries. There should be portals like that. Go to the National Assembly website. It's a sorry site. I'm sorry. Senator Akpabio, that is one thing you need to look at, because that website is as dead as a dodo. You guys need to call in the Minister of ICT, Bosun, to see what can be done about that website. It's not interactive at all. So anyways, this is just me today, just my musings for today. I'll come in and tell you, possibly later today or tomorrow, my take on all what the ministers have done. And for them, some are just stuck in potential and intentions. I'm sorry. Yesterday I watched some of them and they were just talking about intentions. They didn't have any deliverables to bring to the table. They were just talking about intentions. I think another critical minister I want to see is the Minister of Trade and Industry. That is so critical. Her ministry is so critical. Why do I say so? Because when you travel outside this country and you go to the grocery stores of places in the United States, in Europe, and in the Western countries, Asia, everywhere, you would hardly find made in Nigeria products on the shelves. What you will find are Nigerian products that have been taken out, most of them taken out to Ghana. Ghana, yes, our next door neighbor, Ghana. Why is that so? Because Nigeria does not have a laboratory that can certify a lot of agricultural produce. So the exporters take these items to next door neighbor Ghana to get them certified, where they can be accepted into a lot of these countries. Nigeria does not have these international laboratories that need to be certified to certify our agricultural produce to meet up to international standards for like the United States, the UK, Europe, and other countries. That is one must do for the minister, to ensure that, we have these laboratories, this, get standard of organization. They should be in there, in the mix. We need to do this because a lot of Nigerian produce goes out to the neighboring countries and gets certified, and then they are packaged as a produce of some of these other countries, but they're actually Nigerian products. You go to a country like Dubai, their grocery stores, and you would see, they have all these produce from Africa, and you see other countries, and you hardly see any produce from Nigeria. But we know that Nigeria has a lot of agricultural produce. So please, Madam Minister, that is one thing that we need to get done, because we're talking about getting in the dollars, the money, moving away from crude and, other sources of income. That is so critical. We need an international standardized laboratory for agricultural produce. We need a system where we can have a seamless system where, we can, from farm to export, that, there can be a controlled system where we're not going to have produce taken out and then rejected, and they tell us that, in the Western world, that it doesn't meet up to their standard. Okay, that's just me. I've overrun my time today. This was our goal-getting week. We've come to the end of this week. I'm so grateful that, we're out here. Well, like I always say, plant a seed of kindness. You never know where it will germinate. Okay, that's it. Thank God thank God it's Friday. Go out there and reward yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. And from Bambi and I, from our home to yours, God bless you. Have a great one.